everyone, it is day 8 on my weight loss journey, and everything is going still really great as far as dieting and exercising is concerned. However, my husband came home for dinner and told me some pretty bad news. Well, it's not really like horrible news, but it's bad to me because he failed an exam today. It was his first failure throughout his entire schooling. And a little bit of a background here. I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. He's a nuclear engineer in the Navy. So they have about a year and a half worth of schooling that they have to go to, or training really, that they have to go through in order to go to the fleet. And so he's about halfway through. And this is his first failure. And what this means is they have to put in so many, according to their GPA, they have to put in so many hours a week. And he was like on 23s. And what that means is mandatory each day that follows a school day. That's Sunday through Thursday. He has to put in 3 hours on top of school or whatever. So 3 hours, and then he has to put in a total of 20 hours that week. So he has to put in an extra 5 hours on the weekend. By failing the exam, that bumps him up. So he's looking at 35 fives, which is 5 hours a day, 35 hours a week. So I thought I was alone a lot now. I'm going to be home alone a lot more. Hopefully, when the next few exams come, he'll do better and raise his GPA, which will lower his hours. But until then, I've got about 2 weeks of serious alone time. And being alone is really hard for me. This past week, I've really proven to myself that I do have that self-control, and that, is really good, but it's not healthy for my my emotional state. I get really down and depressed, and, there's only so much I can do around the house. It's pretty much spotless, and so I clean all the time, every day, and I go to the gym, and I would go outside, but the past week it's been really rainy, so I haven't really been able to do that. I have been going around town, like driving around and just like exploring the area and looking for jobs. Obviously, a ton of job applications and turning those in. But I haven't found anything job-wise. I've had a few interviews. Obviously, I'm not good enough for them. I don't know. Or I'm too good. I'm going to go with I'm too good for them. So it's going to be really tough the next few weeks until he gets his GPA back up and his hours lowered, because I struggle being alone. I'd almost say if I were a dog, I'd have, really bad, severe, separation anxiety, and I'd chew up all his shoes. I don't chew up shoes. If I were a dog, I would chew up shoes. So don't get me wrong. Or don't misunderstand me. I do not chew up shoes. Okay? But, yeah, so, I don't know. If anyone has any ideas on how to, entertain myself, that'd be great. And things I can do alone, or things I can do. The house we're in is we're renting, so I can't really do a whole lot of decorations, which I really wish I could, repaint the entire house. The paint in this house is about this, I would say about this thick. It was built, I think, in, the 1960s, and I think every year, between every resident that lives here, they repaint it. Well, the first few coats were lead paint, so pretty deadly. And so now it's just this ugly, thick paint. There's not even, a door frame. It's that thick. Anyway, that's my house, and I wish I could do more with it, but I can't. So yeah, if you have any ideas for things I can do for the next few weeks until hopefully he can lower his hours, let me know, because when I get bored, I do tend to eat, and I've really tried so hard to stay out of the kitchen this week. So, and I did really well, obviously, but I know as time goes on, it's going to get harder, and I'm not going to be as successful, especially being alone and being bored and being upset. So, any ideas, let me know, and I will probably talk to you all tomorrow. So, yeah, thanks for everything, especially the comments yesterday and all the congratulations. It made me feel good, because all the support. I was so excited. So thank you, everyone, for just keeping update with me. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. See ya!